LeBron ain't got no game, dog. No game. No kind of game. No kind of swag. No sauce. LeBron ain't got no game, man. Ain't got no game. Where his game at, dog? Where LeBron's game at, dog? He ain't got no game. He ain't got no game. We look at LeBron, dog. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on now. This man out here, he out here flopping, dog. LeBron out there flopping, dog. He ain't got no game. You flopping? You out here flopping, dog? You gotta flop. You gotta, when somebody bump into you slightly, just a little tap, you gotta embellish it. You gotta go, oh. You get belly tapped, you gotta, oh. Gotta put them arms in the air, you gotta wave them in the air, oh. I just got hit. Girl, I just got hit. That's what you gotta do, dog. Girl, I just got hit. LeBron ain't got no game. He get bumped. Oh. That's what he gotta do. Flopping his hand. He gotta hit the ground. He gotta hit all on the ground. Slide on his back. He gotta lay face down. He gotta be there for 5 minutes at a time. This dude gotta lay down there. Oh, he gotta get bumped. Oh. Then he falling on the ground. Come on, dog. That ain't no game. That ain't no game. LeBron ain't got no game. If you got a flop, you ain't got no game, dog. Come on now. Come on now. He out there flopping, dog. He's supposed to be a superstar, dog. He's supposed to be the leader of his team, dog. He out there flopping. Come on now. That ain't no game. You gotta flop. You gotta flop. You drive down the lane. You run up into some actual resistance now. Somebody actually trying to stop you. Because most of the time, people just get out the way. Now you got someone who actually trying to stop you, dog. Actually trying to play some defense in this soft era. Somebody actually trying to play some defense, dog. They say, hey, wait a second. How about I not just step out the way? How about I not do that? How about I try to contest him? How about I try to defend him coming in the lane? So he get in front of LeBron James. He try to put a hand up. He try to contest. And let's say his shoulder kind of bumps into LeBron when he comes to contest. He got some resistance. LeBron done got some resistance now. The man's shoulder kind of bump into LeBron when he coming up to contest. And LeBron, flopping, dog. Come on, man. He gotta, cause he barely got bumped. He gotta flop. He gotta fall out all on the court, dog. That ain't no game, dog. Let me tell you something, dog. See, back in my day, dog, back when we was watching them ball back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? You went into that paint, you got bumped, you had a man up. You put him on a poster or something. You do some sort of move when you get bumped. You do some sort of recovery in air. You do some sort of finesse it off the glass. Do some English or something. You do a double pump, a double clutch. You do it up and under or something, dog. You take the contact. And you change your shot midair because you got game to do that. When you got game like that, that's what you do. You get bumped, readjust, and then you put it right back in that hoop. You say, that ain't going to stop me now because I got game. That's what the superstars used to do back in the day, dog. They used to take that contact. Sometimes they be coming in there looking for the contact, expecting the contact. Not so they can flop, not so they can, not for that. Just so they expecting the contact, so they ready, they prepared. They come in strong, dog. They take it strong to the hoop. Strong. You see what I'm saying? They take it strong. LeBron ain't taking it strong to the hoop, dog. He ain't taking it strong. You know what I'm saying? You a little man, he bumping you out the way. But you a bigger man, he ain't taking it strong on you. No, he ain't gonna do that. What he gonna do is he gonna look for the contact. He gonna expect the contact. Not so he can make some sort of move and show he got game. Not for that, but so he can see the contact, get it, and then he can flop. He can flop out of the way. Oh, flop. That ain't no game, dog. See, back in my day, dog, the only ones flaming, or the only ones flopping, dog, the only ones who was flopping was the people coming off the bench, dog. Bench players. Bench players who ain't got no game, dog. They ain't really got no game like that. So they got to find other ways to make people flop or to get calls and make the superstars driving in. They had to sell and make little flops and try to act like the superstar done hit them, dog. That's what they got to do, dog. You see what I'm saying? That's their job. Their job is to get it out there and flop because they ain't got no game. So you got to find other ways to play the game because you ain't going to do it with your skills. So you got to do it with your acting, dog, because you ain't got no game like that. When you ain't got no game, you do the flopping. You the flop. You the pansy. It's okay. Don't nobody really respect you anyway. You come off the bench, dog. It's okay for you to get out there and embarrass yourself and flop. That's okay for you. You a bench player. Ain't nobody concerned with you, dog. You ain't getting no shoe deals. You know what I'm saying? You ain't leading no team. You ain't getting no MVP, no all-star, nothing like that, dog. You ain't getting none of that. It's okay for you to get out there and flop and try to sell a call. Typically, you want to try to sell a defensive flop. You want to get a little bump from an offensive player and try to sell it and try to slide all out on the ground. That's what you're trying to do because you a scrub. Ain't got no game. So you got to sell calls. You see what I'm saying? That's your job. Try to draw these fouls and get these superstars in foul trouble. You see what I'm saying? That's your job. Because you ain't got no game. That's what the bench players did. That's what the scrubs did. Back in the 90s, dog. Scrubs was doing that. Now here come LeBron James. He out here flopping, dog. Flopping. Come on now. Come on, you got to flop. You got to flop. You got to flop. What happened? Where the game at, man? What happened to the game, dog? Why can't you just rise up in there and do like a up and under 360 clutch and you know, or something, dog? You can give us some swag. Give us some sauce, man. Show us something, dog. Show us some moves, man. Why you got to flop? Why you got to act like you got fouled when you got barely bumped, dog? Why you got to do that? That ain't no game. And you don't just be doing it on no drives, dog. You be doing it on defense. Someone barely bump you on defense. You got to flop. That's what the scrub bench players did in the 90s, dog. Ain't no superstar flopping, dog. That's not what the superstars did back then, dog. They didn't do that. That was for the scrubs who ain't got no game. Oh, but it makes sense. Because you ain't got no game. So you got to flop. You got to flop. You got to take advantage of the officiating and the rules. You got to try to cheat the game. Try to fake these refs out into thinking you got fouled, dog. That's what you got to do. Because you ain't got no game like that. Ones who had game, they ain't have to do that, dog. They ain't got to do that. All these fanboys out here, they be talking about, oh, he's so smart. Oh, LeBron, he's so smart. He taking advantage of all the rules. That's good basketball IQ. He got basketball IQ. He's so smart. That flopping, all that flopping and trying to sell calls and flopping out all on the court. That's okay. That's okay. Because he's so smart. He just using his brain. He using his head now. Come on, man. You can't be dogging him for that. He just using his head. He just playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. No, man. Come on, man. That ain't no game. That ain't no game. He being smart. You think he just using his brain out there? The only thing he recognized out there, the only thing his brain telling him is he ain't got no game. That's why he flopping. That's why he gotta flop, dog. He had to add that to his game, dog, because he ain't got nothing else. Ain't got no moves. He go up in there, he gotta flop, dog, because he don't know what he want to do when he get into the lane like that, dog. He ain't used to people standing in the way when he get into the lane, dog. He ain't used to that. He used to people getting out the way. So when somebody there, he like, uh-oh, what am I supposed to do now? Oh no, there's somebody there. Usually there's people out the way and I can do my same old one hand, no socks, no swag dunk, dog. That's what I can usually do. But now there's somebody here. What do I do? What do I do? There's somebody there this time. Somebody, I ain't got no moves for that. I could try. I could try to do like some sort of up and under, but I'm not good at that. I could try to do a right hand switch to the left, but I'm not good at that. I'm not consistent at that. What am I gonna do, man? See, every time I be driving in the lane, man, I get resistance, dog. I be missing these shots. I ain't got the skills. I ain't got the touch around the rim like that. What do I do? There's gotta be some way I can get past this. I can't work on my game because I ain't got no game like that. I don't want to work on that. I know what I can do. Oh, wait a second. I know what I can do. I know what I can do now. I'll flop. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll flop. I'll act like I got fouled. That way I can get to the free throw line. At least I can try to score there. Because I know my chances for scoring when somebody resisting, that's hard to do. Especially when it's a player my size or somewhere around my size. A little guy, I'll drive on the little guy. I'll dunk on I'll poster the little guy. And then I'll look at the little guy and flex on him. Yeah, little guy. Yeah, little man. Shouldn't have came around here, little man. But when it's a big man, what do I do? When's the last time you seen LeBron posterize a big man? When the last time you seen something like that, dog? When the last time you seen LeBron raise up and posterize a big man, dog? And not only was it a big man, but it was a big man with a reputation for being a rim protector. How many big men, rim protectors, have you seen LeBron raise up and posterize, dog? How many? How many rim protectors you done seen LeBron raise up and just yoke it on them, dog? How many times you seen that? I'm looking for a play where he done dunked on a rim protecting big man. One of those rim who's known for being a defender, who's known for swatting shots. I don't see him, dog. He might dunk on one of them soft big men who ain't known for blocking no shots and playing no D. He might raise up and posterize them. Back in the Miami days, yeah. Back in maybe the Cleveland first stint days, yeah. Maybe a little bit in Cleveland second stint days, yeah. But how many big man rim protectors, people known for blocking shots, has he raised up and yoked it on? Dog, he ain't doing that. But he'll flop. Oh yeah, he'll flop all day. He'll flop all day, every day, dog. If you flopping, you ain't got no game, dog. That's a fact. You flopping, that ain't no game. Ain't got nothing else to do but flop. Gotta fake and sell a car, because you ain't got no game. Come on now. Seeing this dude out here faking. I see him, flop off, slide across the floor, slide like 10 feet across the floor. Then he'll look at the camera like, he'd be looking at the camera like, He be looking around, make sure the camera on him. He be acting like he's so hurt. Are you looking? You see, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. And then when he sees, everyone's like, okay, he got fouled. Yeah, let's send him to the line. Then he be looking at the camera like, I did it. I flopped. That's what the scrubs did, dog. Back in the day, that's what scrubs did. Bench players. That's what they did. They ain't have no kind of reputation to uphold, dog. Because they ain't got no game like that. They ain't on the front cover of no magazine, dog. Unless it's them getting posterized by a superstar, dog. That's the only time you ever see them on the magazine, when they getting out embarrassed out there, dog. That's the only time you see them on the cover of a magazine. They in the background getting dunked on, and the real superstar up there dunking, dog. People who ain't got no game, no swag, they the ones that flop, dog. They the ones that flop. Superstars don't flop, dog. They not supposed to flop. At least that's how it was. You know what I'm saying? But now we got LeBron James. Now he out here flopping like a scrub, like a bench player, ain't got no game. He out here flopping, dog. Now everybody's saying, well, if LeBron flopping, then it must be acceptable. It must be, no, it ain't acceptable, dog. He ain't got no game. That's why he flopping, dog. He ain't flopping because he's smart and he thinking the game. He ain't doing it. He's doing it because he ain't got no game. That's why he doing it. But you want to support it and try to say, oh, it's okay. That it's strategy. That's strategy. Nah, man, he ain't got no game. That's why he doing that, dog. That's his strategy. Because of the lack of game. LeBron ain't got no game, dog. That's why he got to flop. Anybody flopping out there, dog, you know they ain't got no game. How many people? Top 10 players of all time, dog. Top 10. You want to make a top 10. How many of them was known for flopping, dog? How many? Come on, man. Kobe wasn't known for flopping. Jordan wasn't known for flopping. Bird wasn't known for flopping. Magic wasn't known for flopping. Come on, Shaq wasn't known for flopping. Hakeem wasn't known for flopping. Kareem wasn't known for flopping. Come on, dog. They all superstars. They don't flop. Come on, dog. Name some more names, dog. Wilt wasn't known for flopping. Russell wasn't known for flopping. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Who in the top 10 right now, dog? Whatever your top 10 is, how many of them are floppers, dog? How many were known, had a reputation for flopping? Kareem, what's he called? Ka-flop? Huh? Was that one of his nicknames, dog? Was Magic, was he called Matt-flop? Was Jordan called Jor-flop? Was Kobe called Co-flop? You know what I'm saying? None of them had that nickname, dog. None of them had that reputation, dog. They're real stars. They're real ballers. They had game. Tim Duncan. Was he called Tim Flop? Was he called Dunk Flop? Dun Flop? Nah, dog. None of these guys you got in your top 10, dog, out of any of them players, had a nickname with flop on the end of it. But you want to talk about LeBron James. Some of them be trying to say he number 1, number 2 all time. And he got flop in his nickname. LaFlop. But you want to say he one of the top players who ever played the game? And this dude out here flopping ain't got no game? Everybody else in that top 10 candidates for GOAT, ain't none of them got no reputation for no flopping, dog. Ain't got no game. Hey, Brown ain't got no game. He just out there flopping, dog. Oh. Come on, man. Ain't no game. Ain't no swag. Oh, man. He ain't got no game.